Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Franklin Fibs by Paulette Borges and Brenda Clark. Franklin could slide down a riverbank all by himself. He could count forwards and backwards. He could zip zippers and button buttons. He could even tie shoelaces. But Franklin could not swallow 76 flies in the blink of an eye. And that was a problem because Franklin said he could. He told all his friends he could. Franklin had fibbed. It started with Bear. Bear boasted, "I can climb the highest tree." He scrambled to help tip a pine. It started with Bear. Bear boasted, "I can climb the highest tree." He scrambled to the tip of a pine. Then Hawk bragged, "I can fly over the berry patch without flapping my wings." He soared over the woods and past the berry patch without ruffling a feather. Beaver crowded, "I can chop down a tree with just my teeth." Beaver snarled first on one side, then on the other. Chip of wood flew this way and that. The tree crashed down, and she said, "I can make my own dam." Franklin couldn't climb a tree. He couldn't chop down a tree. He couldn't fly, and he forgot everything he could do. So he fibbed. "I can swallow 76 flies in the blink of an eye," he said. His friends were astounded. "Watch me," said Franklin. Franklin gobbled up 2, 4, 6 flies. There. "But that was only 6 flies," said Hawk. "There were only 6 flies flying," said Franklin, "and I ate them all in the blink of an eye. I could have eaten 70 more. "Let's see," said Beaver. Franklin frowned. There was no way he could eat 76 in the blink of an eye. No way at all. Franklin had no appetite at dinner. "What's wrong?" asked his mother. "I can't eat 76 flies in the blink of an eye." "Neither can I," said Franklin's father. "Neither can I," said Franklin's mother. "But you don't have to," said Franklin sadly. "And I do." Franklin told them all about the flies. His mother nodded and his father, "You have quite an imagination," said Franklin's father. The next morning, Franklin's friends were waiting. Beaver had a surprise. "Eat them," she dared. Franklin wrapped a woolly winter scarf twice around his neck. "Can't," he scored. "I have a sore throat." His friends laughed. Franklin felt terrible. He couldn't eat. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't think of anything but flies and lies. "I could practice until I could swallow 76 flies in the blink of an eye," Franklin told his father. "You could, but it would take a long time," he said. I could stop playing with my friends, Franklin told his mother. You could, but you might be lonely, she said. I could tell them I fibbed, said Franklin. I could do that, said Franklin's parents, and then you could show them what you can do. The next day, Franklin's friends were waiting. I can't eat 76 flies in the blink of an eye, admitted Franklin. We guessed, said Bear. But, said Franklin, I can eat 76 flies. Franklin's friends sighed. Really? Said Franklin. Franklin ran home. He got the flies, a bowl, some flour, milk, eggs, and honey. He poured and stirred, rolled and baked. Finally, he was ready. Watch me, Franklin gobbled the entire fly pie. There, said Franklin, licking his lips. Amazing. What else can you do? Asked Beaver. Franklin swaggered with success. He was about to say that he could eat 2 fly pies in a gulp. Then he thought twice and said nothing at all. Even a turtle gets tired of eating fly pie. Boys and girls, the end of Franklin Fibs. I want to go back to one page in particular, which I feel was the turning point in the story. When Franklin finally goes to his friends and tells them the truth. The next day, Franklin's friends were waiting. I can't eat 76 flies in the blink of an eye, admitted Franklin. We guess, said Bear. But, said Franklin, I can eat 76 flies. Franklin's friends sighed. Really, said Franklin? And that's when he went home and used all those flies to make the pies. So when he told that first fib, he ended up having to tell another fib to cover that fib. Because when he told them that he can eat them, the next time, he had to put on a scarf to cover his neck and say that he had a sore throat. So he used one lie to cover another lie. And that's what a fib is, telling a lie. So that's why it's not good to tell fibs and tell lies, boys and girls, because you have to keep the lie going. So boys and girls, I chose this story because I wanted to talk to you about telling the truth. It is very, very important to tell the truth whenever possible and at all times, because it will keep you out of trouble. Lies keep building and they just keep on going, and you have to tell one lie to cover another lie. You have to tell one fib to cover another fib. So it's best to just tell the truth. Even if you think it's going to get you in trouble, still tell the truth, especially to your parents and to your family. Your mom and your dads will be so proud of you if you start out by telling the truth. Yes, they might be a little bit upset or they might be a little bit concerned, but boys and girls, they'll be happy that you started out with the truth, because the truth is what they are trying to get to the bottom of. None of this, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. Don't be that child. It wasn't me and I didn't do it can get you into even more trouble. Boys and girls, I also wanted to share with you one of my favorite singers about 20 something years ago. I think it's about 20 years ago from what I remember. Back in 2000, he wrote a song that was very, very famous, and it was called It Wasn't Me. The ultimate fib. I get in trouble? It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And it made him extremely, extremely famous. And it's one of those songs that whenever you hear it, you automatically know it's dancing time. And that is Shaggy, one of my favorite singers of all time. And the name of the song is actually It Wasn't Me. And it's back here. See? It's number 10. It Wasn't Me. And then there's also a nice one called Angel. But yes, Shaggy wrote that song many, many years ago. And I thought it went good with this story because in telling a lie, you are saying, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And that's what this song was about. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. So I wanted to put them together and share them with you because not only is Shaggy a great singer, he also teaches a lot of lessons in his songs. And in this, it was, fibbing, telling a lie. It wasn't me. When you get older, or you can ask your parents, you'll know what this song is all about. But for now, no more of that. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Just come clean, tell the truth, and face the consequences. The consequences are not always bad. Sometimes good things really do come from telling the truth. They really do. Don't be fake news. Be the real news. Be the real truth. And be good. Be that angel like Shaggy sings about in this song. When I found out I was having a daughter, Angel was the song that was playing. And it always takes me back to that moment when I found out I was going to be having a baby. So technically, I feel like it's my theme song because I did have an angel, my daughter. Boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading every day. And I was so glad to share this story with you about telling the truth. Start with the truth and go from there. We will always love you for it. Bye.